What's up, you guys? It is Taylor here. I'm back. I filmed a video yesterday of a car shoot. You could find that right here or in the description. We're back today because I went to go and edit these car pictures in Lightroom. I popped them up and I was absolutely blown away. So before we start, these are from the shoot yesterday of the car that looks like this. So that'll probably be something of the thumbnail. I'm walking around my room. I know. Hold on. Let me give you guys a look. My room's pretty cool looking. I'm cleaning the place up, you know? I'm getting a little more organized. So today I'm going to run you through like an actual edit of my process. I have not really touched these pictures yet. I've just seen a couple and I was like, I have to pull out this camera for this to show you guys because I was absolutely blown away by like the footage I got the other day. So we're gonna hop in that real quick though. I just want to brush up on a couple things that this is gonna be like real edit. Like I have not seen all these pictures yet, so I'm gonna show you. I know because there's gonna be mistakes. Every shoot has mistakes. So I'm gonna show you some mistakes and show you some real stuff, and I'm gonna show you that you can still run with some mistakes. I brushed through and I saw a little bit of mistakes in there. And depending on what your client is using them for, you can still use some of these shots that you thought were mistakes that are still really good. So we're gonna hop in this right now and we're gonna get started. I don't know why I always want to do this. This is so trippy staring at the camera, watching everything go around. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm feeling it today. One perk of being a photographer is if you want to dress fancy today, you can do it. No one's gonna tell you not. I'm gonna edit like 3 for you guys. So it's all a very similar lighting situation, so you'll get the idea. We're gonna do some good contrast here because contrast is important with these photos. Let's just try auto. I always like to try auto and see what it gives me. Nothing. I kind of like how it is with this car. Let's, the highlights aren't that bad. Let's keep it where they're at. Increase the shadows. Go a little bit on the blacks. Car photos, I like to do like a higher clarity kind of thing. This is, remember these, when it comes to the editing, you guys, it's really like your taste. Like you may not like whatsoever how I edit this, and that's totally okay because you like your own way, and I encourage you to do your own way. You don't need to copy to do, you know, to make your stuff look good. This is just my way of doing it. And yeah, like I said, I am a bit of a fan of this kind of like orangey kind of look. Not so much in this situation because it's very bright light, but car pictures I do like to go a little harder on the sharpening too. Mostly for Instagram. We'll have to zoom in and see how that looks. I don't like that though. Sure. Boom! Let's keep going down here. We're gonna remove ding-dongs and remove ding-dongs. Let's see, I like the natural vignette that this lens offers. I think it's pretty cool. We're definitely gonna level this picture. And then we're gonna boost that natural vignette. We're gonna go like -10, I think. Nah. The natural vignette's, oh! Natural vignette's looking pretty nice on this picture. We'll just go -5 or something. -5 for good luck, you know, it's like, it's really just experimenting here. I always try and always like to try these first and, you know, get what I can get, but not too big of a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of that. I just, you know, it's really playing around. I'm gonna increase some of the saturation on this. Just a tap. That's just part of the wrap. These shadows are gonna have to come up a little bit. So what the hell does this guy have to say? Just because it tells me I have to do something doesn't mean I'm actually gonna do it. It's a tip. Your brain is smarter than any computer. So don't let a computer like this little setting tell you what to do. So like, look at that. Oh, let's complain about that. Oh, big deal. Let's move on. We're gonna go to like a nice roller now. I'm gonna increase the contrast on this here. keep the highlights nice and bright and just buff the shadows up a bit. Make this picture nice and bright. And I don't care about the ground yet because that's gonna go. That's like, yeah, it's gonna be gone later. So, not gone, I'm not gonna remove it, but it's just gonna be like cleared out soon. Or darkened, sorry. See, auto doesn't have anything to offer. I do like this. No. I like just where it is. Let's see, we could come and play with some of this stuff, but really there's not too much sky action going on here, and the car is blue too, so when you mess with that, you mess with that. And I kind of like what's going on there. Got a little bit more of this going on here, and a little bit of this going on here. And you know, it's like the same, I do the same sharpening because it's like my thing. I like that sharpening for that situation. We'll try this. No, I like the natural vignette. We're definitely gonna keep chromatic aberrations. Don't listen to this level thing, by the way. It's not always correct. No, I like it how it is. I like how I took it. We're gonna do a -12. We'll just try that. Pretty solid, pretty damn solid. Landscape always makes the photo look like shit. Not always. It makes a blue car look like absolute donkeys. And then we're gonna go like this to this ding dong right here. Double click here to get rid of this stuff, and we're gonna go up, oops. And we'll see how that works out right now. Let's get the feathering down, and let's get we're gonna hit O here to see what's going on. Oh. We're gonna hit the backslash button to see the before and after. That's looking okay. I like the ground. I'm gonna have to fix some stuff in Photoshop though. I just don't like some of this stuff. I'm not gonna do Photoshop in this video because this is just gonna be a quick edit thing. I'm gonna tap here just to darken that. I don't care if it's the same thing, whoop-de-doo. So that looks pretty good so far. Then let's go to, oh, shoot! Control Z. We're gonna hit new. And we're gonna get this rump going a little bit here. Oh! Yeah, just, see, brighten up a bit. Brighten up that rump. There's that. And now we're gonna go on to, yeah, let's just cut the BS and get on to my favorite, right? My channel, I can choose what I want. This is my favorite. We'll do the favorite. Okay, so clearly there's a brightness problem here. Very bright here, very dark over here. We're gonna fix that. Contrast might look good here, it might not. Let's just get some more natural looking contrast going here. I'm gonna hold Alt, and I'm gonna first crush this, and oh wow. And then I'm gonna bring this up all the way actually, and probably bring this down all the way. Let's see what we can do. Nope. Not gonna slide. Let's just crush the colors here, and then we'll worry about this. That needs to be a little bit brighter, which means a little contrast will be a nice touch now. Then we're gonna go 25. Yeah. Yeah, we need to bring this to life a little bit. Very light on the... I'm getting in my zone. You could see me like concentration mode here. Good, so we did bring back some colors. Boom, we'll go flat here. It was a little flat, and then we're lightening up everything, but at the same time, it's important to light the colors up where you're not crushing the colors. We're just gonna hit auto on here and see what it does. I always end up liking the more natural look here. I like this natural look, and I'm gonna keep it. Now it's time to, oh, let's just before I do that, let's just finish going down here. I really like the natural. I'm gonna hold Alt here, or else it'll make my thing go. See, it'll change it. So I'm gonna hold Alt, click, 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 and just see what we can work with here. It actually looks pretty damn solid. Like there's not a whole lot of S-curve action we need to do here because I did a lot of that down low. And I definitely do not do fade for car pictures. The temperature needed to come up, so it was at 6,000 kelvins, and I just am bringing it up to 6,500 to get some more coloring going on here. Now it's time to aggravate these lines a little bit on the road here. Mostly here, it could use some, but here, look how aggressive these lines look. We'll get rid of this later. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna bring down the, let's see. So we need to think here. So we need to bring up the contrast a little bit. We also need to drop the shadows hard. We might just need to drop the overall exposure, but we'll see how this looks. I'm gonna hit O, and I'm just gonna do the spot I want right now, and then we're gonna uncheck it. Okay, so obviously this is too much, but let's see. We're gonna need to get this a bit brighter. Okay, bring this up to like 55. And crank the sharpness up a bit. Okay, I like that. We'll see what it needs after. So my goal with that is to try and get those lines a little bit more aggressive looking in the shadow parts of the line. So make those dark parts even more dark to just get them booming a bit. So let's see how that looks. Okay, let's flash this on and off. 1 second. So I'm hitting this switch. Okay, I think that's solid. I'm not too crazy with I'm not too into going too insane with the coloring here. So I'm gonna bring this down a tiny bit and this up a hair. Let's see how that is. Okay, so nice subtle motions. Another tip, I'm not gonna throw this in Photoshop, so I'm just gonna say it. Another tip is you can get some dodge and burns, or even like the brush tool, and you can artificially make some of these lines a little bit harder. So like over here where it could use some, sorry, let me get like the proper mouse. So over here where it could use some, you can brush those lines in. So we're gonna brighten up the car just a little bit more, and we're gonna brighten up the colors just a little bit more there too on the car. So I'm gonna start with 0 again. I'm gonna bring up the overall exposure about 0.2. We're not gonna mess with too much other stuff. We're gonna increase the clarity by 10, and then let's just get the saturation up by, we'll start with 15 and see how it goes. I'm not gonna zoom in because I'm just gonna gradually do this. Let's get the feathering up and hit O, and we'll just get going. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn this on and off just to see what my work did. I do like that. I definitely do like that. I think these shadows can go up even more. But let's try. I like to overdo it, so let's overdo it. And that looks pretty good lit up like that. So, you know, it's higher than I expected, but let's just do it. Okay, so let's start at 0 and then work our way up then. Boom, that's pretty solid. And then we're gonna need to drop the black point slightly. Do -5 for good luck. And then maybe we want to add some more blue into the car. It's hard because this car's color shift, so I kind of want to keep that genuine look of it. And that looks pretty good. Another thing that I would need to do, but I do not need to do with this car, is you can come in and you can drop the clarity like this, and you can drop the exposure slightly like this. Let's try -0.6. And then you can come in and you can darken the window a bit. And let me just get like a general, because I'm not going to do that with this car because it already looks pretty good. And you can do something like that to make it look even more aggressive looking. So here's like the change right here. I don't need to do that, so I'm not going to do that because it's already pretty good. And I usually do that when there's like kind of weird looking reflections in the windows. But somehow I lucked out. A matte car with perfect reflections on every glossy part. I hate when matte cars don't have any reflections and then on the window it looks disgusting with reflections. So that really fixed that up. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly finish here. I hope you guys like this car series. I really like doing these car shots. If you guys like this, please give it a nice thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It's very motivating. It helps, and it just helps with some feedback to know what you guys like or what you guys don't like. So I personally like these, and it seems like you guys too. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing some more stuff because we can really go on and on with some more of the sciencey psychology stuff behind making these car shots look really good. And I don't mind doing this to brush up, and it's really fun to shoot these too. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. I'm gonna make a playlist of all these because it's gonna start to become a lot. I'm gonna do also some other photography stuff too, and I'm gonna be creating a lot more. I know I haven't been too active, but it's time. It's time to go in overdrive. So thank you again.